Brian, what's the history of Cinco de Mayo?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, what's good, fam? Hey, look, man. Hooded traders here, man. Digital profits. Definitely on these charts, ready to get this paid. Hey, look, man. I didn't drop a video yesterday, bro. Uh, a lot of it was due to the fact that I did take the trade day before yesterday on gold, and gold didn't go on my favor. So, what I do and what I advise everybody else to do is to just take a little break from the charts. It don't matter if you're doing YouTube or whatever, bro. I think the biggest thing is, especially if you're going to be in a space, bro, of, I want to say, trying to build a community. The thing is, you want to take that time, bro. Take that time to yourself and see what's going on, XYZ. Get on the charts, make sure you're marking them up right, and then hop back on and then, go from there. So that's just what I did, my boy. I mean, all day yesterday, man, for the most part, I pretty much relaxed and I got on the charts and I got my mind right. I wanted to make a video so bad, just harping on that, man. But this the daily analysis. I got my brain right now, man. And remember, we swing traders, bro. So it's no how can I put this? This is not something that we trying to fast pace or trying to catch no quick trades or whatnot. There's a way, but I think the most important part about this is just sticking to what I actually do. And if you want to be a part of that, perfect. But let's do go because it won't all bad, right? I think that um I think that a lot of other pairs played out right instead of besides gold. And if we go to gold now, gold is like it's bro, this shit is literally nowhere. Like bro, this this pair right now is just we waiting on some I really want to push up, bro. Not even gonna lie, bro. I want to push up. I want to see if we can break past this point right here or get past this point because breaking this point will take us up here. Um, and that's the goal. So I'm not quick to even take these sales. Honestly, a part of me want to, but there's really no indications telling you that we have anything ready for a sale. For one, we got low highs. All right, so that's one, two, three, trickling down, which is cool and all, but we want to catch this move. And low key, man, if y'all know anything about patterns, I don't really do all these trend lines and stuff like that. Sometimes I want to track price to see what it do, but overall market is going to do exactly what it's supposed to do, which is either going up or fucking down. Or sideways, but still, I mean, other than that, it ain't doing nothing else. So patterns like this, it's for play, bro. Don't take none of this shit serious. Especially coming from me, I don't even know how to trade this shit. All I know how to trade is when I see that breaker structure and that pullback. That's it, bro. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Anybody telling you that, I mean, there's people making money like that, but it's not my thing. But however, we do got the lower house, and you draw the little trend line, the repeatedly hitting resistance, I mean support. Then yeah, you'll know what you need to wait. It's just a good idea of letting you know that it's time. It's you need to wait. That's all. But so what we got here? Yeah, so the 1 hour is all over the place, bro. Um, trying to see because we do have a little break here. The cool thing about all of this is that we have double bottoms. A double bottom on a downtrend really don't mean shit, but it's cool to see because for the simple fact that gold right now, bro, like I said, it haven't broke. So the way I'm thinking. honestly, bro, I really want to see if price, because I want that sale so bad, but there's no sense in it. And it won't even be like a long-term sale. It'll be very, very short-term. So what I want to see is if this this higher low could push up, at least to get us back up here, you know? Um, but we got a lot to play with right now. You got the 15 minute that got to get into some type of structure. But once we get some bullish indications that the market is going to go up, which should look more like this, right? We got our high, low, high, low, break. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and then even before then, we even had like resistance. I mean, that's just me kind of, yeah. But so right now what we're working with is just the 15, just waiting for it to get back in the structure, man, get into some type of structure. We're gonna play it, we're gonna play it up to here first. Um, yeah, and then we're gonna see if we can take it up further. Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to take this joint up to the top, bro. Like, even though this would be our first TP, like 40, 55, I mean 42, 55, for the 4 hour, but I'm still pro, you know, pro pro 43. I'm trying to think of the price that I had. I already had it set in my head. I think it's 43.60. Let me see. Yeah, like 43.70 something. Between 43.70 and 43.80. So that's what we're aiming for when it comes to gold, ultimately, because that would reach the high of that daily, man. Most definitely will reach the high of that daily. All right. So that's that. For gold, it's a patience game. Very, very, very patient. Silver, though, silver has been going crazy. Cool thing about silver, though, is that I quickly just learned that silver and gold does not move exactly the same. And in my head, I was thinking, yeah, we got something here, but nah, we ain't got nothing, man. All we got is just wait. All right. So really nothing going on with silver. I mean, waste your time trying to trade this shit right now, bro, because you need a pullback. All right. If you want to trade, you need a pullback and you need a continuation. Simple. Um, oil. Let's see what's up with oil, man. So you have some highs. You had a low. Price made a little high here after making a little low down there. And we go to our 4 hour. Our 4 hour played that part, didn't it? Played it perfect, right? And that's me touching up on old stuff, even though it don't make, it don't mean nothing. We had that break here, and then the pullback, and yeah. So that was pretty easy anyway. Okay, a lot of um, oil was easy to trade, but we did ended up with a lot of another lower high, lower low, lower high, equal lows right here. So then Price decided, okay, maybe they want to pull back. On top of pulling back though, it made a higher low on the 1 hour, on the daily. So I think a lot of that bullish sentiment came from that. And then of course, once we get our break, game time. You get what I'm saying? And then blah blah blah. But now we ended up with another break. Uh all right, yeah. So now we ended up with another break, right? Mm. Mm, right here. Hold on. That's not necessarily another break, but this could play in the favor of the daily, right? So keep in mind, like I said, it's a high low that had got created. The 4 hour is making a lower low, my bad, equal lows, and pretty much got, I mean, let me not be too blind, right? Let me see. Let's call that a break. Let's call that a break right there. And then let's get some pullback because I didn't really look too deep in it. Yeah, let's get that. Let's call this a break. Let's call this a break. Let's do that. And the reason why I picked that for the support because we have price pull up, pull back, right? This first candle was nothing, bro. It's blue, it's green, but the exhaustion on that candle is ugly. Now we could have figured something out based on I want to say maybe lower time frames, but we need to see how this forms first, like the way these candles, because we need some type of clarification. So we had that candle that was weak, and then we had another red candle, and that's how weak the candle was, bro. It was damn near non-existent because the candles after that almost like um it just pretty much almost like engulfed it. So then we ended up with this weak ass candle right here. Candle's so fucking weak, bro. Damn, fuck. Hey, you know what, man? What the fuck is my toolbar? I ask myself that question every single day, at least once a day. This candle right here was weak. So I consider it a bullish candle. You get what I'm saying? At least it's playing in my favor. And then we got that candle right after. Solid, bro. Solid. You know? And then after that, we got, continuation. But just look out for that, man. Just look out. Don't be marking up anything, bro. Like, come on, man. Candles weak. They fucking weak. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink it. But yeah, we're just gonna wait for some pullback here. Um and see what happens on the 1 hour or whatnot. So we're gonna go from Nia. Loquito, let me go to Euro USD. Oh, you know what? I ain't even mad, bro. I low key not even mad because I don't know what the fuck kind of was this. But this bitch, but I ain't even gonna say it's gonna sink because look what we got here, bro. We end up with the break, right? And I'm on this up and look at the daily. Hold up. Let's go to the daily first. All right, mind you, the daily broke structure, right? So it broke a high. So of course, when you're breaking a high, you're looking for a low. So that's what the 4 hour doing. 4 hour is on this little generational pullback, right? So we end up with our break here. What was it? Yesterday? Around let's say 2 o'clock. So that had to been like around I don't know why I say 2 o'clock, bro. I ain't even gonna cap. But so we end up price dropping and then we end up some bullish candles. Well, it's a doji, it's a baby candle, then like boom, but you can see everything, going in that direction. to make it make more sense. Pretty much the 1 hour. But so what's cool about this is that on our pullback, we ended up with two little, I ain't gonna say highs, but the candles was definitely dope. But the only thing about this, bro, is that you won't really get an opportunity to get in because once you had your once you had your like your break of resistance, after all this got equal lows, price really looking like it's not trying to come down here aggressively enough. However, though, you have to be mindful that we are, um, like I said, we just both structure on the daily, and price price could go back up, bro. Like price could shoot, man. So I ain't really too much fond of taking these sales right now. Um, I'm more patient to wait and see how price reacts to with the opportunity of it going back up. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how it reacts to that. And like I said, we got breaks. I mean, a lot of these moves would be very short term. Like you can take advantage of them. Like if you really wanted to, making the 1 hour out base and whatnot, going down to the 15, but you ain't be able to find shit now. But pretty much, if you really wanted to, you know, just really wanted to. We had our low, we had our high, and if we go down to the 15, yeah, that's this will have to set up, and then yeah, bro, I ain't even gonna lie, you ain't got no opportunities to get in right now. Don't even try, bro. Don't even try. Don't try, bro. Listen to me. Do not try, bro. We hooded traders, man. We patient, man. We swingers. We swing traders. We not swingers, man. I don't want y'all, having y'all wives and y'all husbands and shit out here looking at y'all crazy, man, when they hear this video. But let's see what GC doing, man. GBP CAD been on my radar, man. Yeah, I ain't paying for none of that. And when I even tried to pay, bro, well, I was trying to get my free trial, but they weren't trying to kick it. They said something about not using prepaid cards or something. Like, nigga, money is money. But let's see what we got. All right. So we end up with price breaking, pulling back. Perfect trade, bro. Perfect, at least perfect setup. I'll say that. This is one of those setups where, you know, could have got in or whatnot. What's cool about this is that a lot of the reasons why I would have got in this trade would have been mainly because the everything kind of matched up together. And this exhaustion candle right here on this 4 hours major. And if you look at it um, from the lower time frame perspective, you know that the 15 and the 5 minute had a lot to play with that. I mean, play into that based on like what we've seen for the hour as well. So with all this being built up, we had a we had a high low, um, and then prices zoomed up, and then you had this little support right here that honestly you probably wouldn't have seen until you got into the 5 minute. But it seemed better, right? Me being me, bro, I'm taking it. Not only am I taking it, bro, I'm taking it as soon as it break here. Not on the 5 minute, but the 15. Um, because that'll make everything pretty much make sense as far as the 5 and the 15 minute goes. Because at this point we had the 5 minute break structure. Then we had the 15 minute pretty much past this support area, even though the support area been down here for the 15, but it's just the momentum, man. The momentum. So entry here, stop loss here for 15 pips, and then get a ticket down here, 59. Probably would have got out around like 45. You know, easy, easy, easy. But as for right now, though, be mindful. Price made a high low. Also, that don't mean shh. Well, no, man, it does. It mean a little something on the 4 hour. I thought it was just a 1 hour. But yeah. So the goal was to reach down here. Let's see what the daily looking like. Mm, yeah, this is trash. Well, I mean, as y'all see, man, we got a break, boom, low high, equal lows, break of the high. So we're trying to see if we can end up here one day, or if not, see breaking past all that. All right, well, the 4 hour, like I said, well, right now, we got high, low, high, low. I think the only thing that'll make this make sense would be to probably watch the lower time frames, make sure that it's still, you know, in trend and whatnot. Because in this case, we have boom. No, they're not trying to count this weak ass area as a support. Could be though, but these candles are so weak, bro. But I just see how I just look at it from that perspective. I just see, this is a support because even if it was a support, bro, or some type of pullback and whatever, um, I said support. I mean a pullback, but price broke. Boom, you would have never gotten that trade. So yeah, you would have never ever gotten that trade. So, um, so yeah, straight pull up from there and then pull back high low. So yeah, man. I mean, that could make sense. I mean, based on how the price pretty much fell from there. Well, not fell, but pretty much like had reacted after that. Like I said, high low, and then you got high low in 4 hours. So yeah, I ain't really finding like OGC right now. I mean, the move that it made was magnificent. So playing patient game on that. GBP USD will be the same thing, setting up like your USD. The cool thing about this right now, though, is that we can get this pullback here, and then the 4 hour could show us some love. But until then, bro, you feel me? Until then, I'm taking sales, but I think GBP USD is a little more cleaner than it's a little more cleaner than EU right now. So EU got that fresh break, you know what I mean? Um, and we looking real good. We got a pullback. We got the 1 hour. Oops, we got the 1 hour. You know, its little pullback. For real, I think GU might be my. I put GU at the top, man. Put it at the top because the way I'm feeling, bro. The way I'm feeling, boom, boom. I feel like as soon as we get a lower high, I'm taking it, bro. I'm taking. So like, boom. All right, this one I'm doing for GBP USD, bro. All right. So we got a lower high, boom, high low, lower high. Hold on, my bad. My bad. We got a lower high, high low. All right. Hmm. Pretty much equal lows if you want to be fair. And like I tell people all the time, equal lows means you get a new low on a downtrend, pretty much a double bottom. And then that pretty much reshifts price. Then we had a resistance, which kind of all that together, if you want to say that price high low this way through, pull back. So what I'm anticipating is that price pull back again, make a lower low, and then drop from that area. And then I'm entering, bro, with the stop loss up here somewhere on GC. I mean GU. Then we're gonna play from there all the way down here and beyond. It's like, nah. I'm hoping, man. I swear, bro. I definitely want that to happen. I just don't see nothing being in this way, bro. Think about it. Once it get past this point, bro, it's nothing. It's literally nothing, bro. I ain't gonna get ahead of myself and say it's gonna break structure, but bro, what if it do though? What if it do have a deep pullback, bro, before it shoots up? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm um I'm on GU tail right now. So let's look at that. Let's keep GU in mind. GU definitely number one. I'm mad at this shit going out late, bro. Ain't even gonna count. I woke up this morning, man, stomach hurting and stuff like that. I'm feeling good. On top of me, not even wanting to get up. Well, yeah. Did I go back to G? No, yeah. All right, man. USDJPY, man. You know I'm pissed off, bro, because this played out how I said it. I never even touched it either, bro. Not even gonna cap. No, I'm capping. I touched it just a little bit. And that's because last night my homie had gotten into a buy, and I wanted to show him some things that happened up here and why he shouldn't have got into it, and end up pulling back or whatnot. But that's here nor there. This is what was done 2 days ago, though. All this right here, bro. All this, all of this, it's definitely shot up. Pretty much played out. If you look at the video that I put out for this was perfect. I don't even know why I took gold over this because I knew exactly what it was going to do. So yeah. So now we waiting on that pullback. Here I'm gonna steal that arrow because it's mine. That pullback. And then on the one I would just need to look for some shit. That's it. We not fucking with this right now. Even though you could have ate. You wanna know how? I can show you. That's what I mean by you can take a like a quick little scout, right? All right, so in the 1 hour, we got pullback, got like some weak, candles being weak right now. But if we go down to the 15 though, we want to see structure being made. So um, we got this, and I feel like if price can get back above basically like on the 5 minute or whatnot, then we could possibly see price at least play here, you know, a little 20, 30 pips. Me, I ain't fond of that, but I need more pips than that. I need way more. So, no, I ain't fucking with it, but it's an opportunity. Just keep that in mind, especially if you want like a little quick scout, whatnot. But it has to do that, or not. Like, of course, it can't break no supports or nothing like that at this point on the pullback. Like, that'll bring price down even more, which is cool too, bro. You're just gonna have to reweight all over again. That's all. Just gonna invalidate the trade if you try to rush into it right now. But I don't give two fucks about UJ right now until they do what I need it to do. All right, man. Let's tap into some crypto. Actually, let's tap into some US 30 because like I ain't marked this up, but I was looking at it. This for anybody that traded, so I can go ahead and mark it up real fast. Real fast, but I'm breezing through this jump, bro, because I don't trade this shit. And yeah, I'm being selfish. All right, so easy peasy. We got a break. Boom. break a low, pull back, something crazy. Above we could have ate. We had breaks. Um, Mainly here. Well, mainly. Well, no, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. All right, so we had. I'm bugging. Yeah, all right. Mainly here. So mainly here, right? So once price did that, made a higher high. Then we got support, price pullback, made a high low, of course, equal highs. Let you know, hey, we ain't trying to go up no more. And it's exhausted like shit. That's the main thing to pay attention to is that exhaustion, exhaustion, man. That should even let you know, like, hey, what is the 1 hour doing? After you made your money, right? If you even had the opportunity to. And it was sweet. You could have ate something decent. Could have got you about a good 300 pips. Um, but yeah, so you could say there's a high support. And then we had um support break right there, right? Support had broke. Cool. Because it's only 1 hour with it. Mm, and price ended up breaking this support next. So once price broke that support, then we was waiting on some type of pullback here, which we ended up getting. And ironically, price ended up pulling back here. So yeah. So then all you're waiting on now is price to just 15 minutes you in some type of way. But I ain't gonna lie. I mean, what's this, the 4 hour? So and the 1 hour put together, damn, low key. Nah, because it made a high low and then drop, but then pull back and then but even though it broke that structure right there, I think I would have still put my stop loss above here. So that would have been that's crazy, bro. I ain't nah, bro. I'm cool waiting, bro. That's a 300 pip stop, bro. I'm not. Yeah, nah. I mean, I see if it made a little high and then drop, but this joint did a straight pull up and then pull back, bro. Nah, we ain't fucking with it, man. Especially knowing that it ain't come back and show niggas some love. We can wait, bro, because it already broke the low now, so I'm cool on that. So now we can just wait on this again. We trying to get down here, bro, to 47 too. So we just need some candles, bro. We need some real fucking candle pullback. This is nothing, bro. Don't sit here, bro, and fuck your head up trying to trade these weak ass candles, bro. Not on this time frame. Not on this time frame. If you go down to the 1 hour, yeah, this should look real good. Got you a nice little pullback and blah blah blah. But and then, like I said, you can take advantage of the 1 hour. You just got to know how to look at it. All right. So you got your break, you got your pullback, right? Why is you not on your 15? Why is you not on your 15 when all this is happening, right? Got your break of resistance, price pullback, made double tops. Be in a downtrend, motherfucker. Made double tops, bro. The shit not trying to go up. Low high, boom. With the way this candle closed, bro. Crazy. You would have missed out. You would have had to, bro, unless you went a stupid ass stop loss on this. Oh no, I'm bugging. All right, hold on. Thinking long term, bro. This is a scalp. All right. So we got all that, right? So let me go down to the 5 minute. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's a high, low, high, right here. This would have been that candle that created a low high. So once that candle already created, right? I'm going ahead and just Little high, boom. Now, the cool thing about this, for one, you back under the zone, right? Major. My bad. You already under the low. So on the 15 minute, you are pulling back, right? So you made the high, boom, price. I want to say like made a high low, equal like double top, low high. And now we back under here, right? But we see structure doing its thing. Something crazy. Mind you, we just got the lower high somewhere over here. Price pulled back and then dropped again. Now, me, I ain't even gonna cap, bro. I'm taking mines. Man, right here. Stop loss up here, 42 pips. And then I'm gonna have another entry here too. So 42 pip stop. So far would have been up, well, been up 20 pips, but max would have been 81 so far on two positions. And then this low would have been your low. Like honestly, bro. And then to be fair, you can sit in it if you want to and see what happens after that. Because you broke the low as well. Bro. Now, unless you start getting like this shit start looking weird, then yeah, you want to get out. But what I mean by weird is that it start breaking lows, making higher lows and breaking highs, not breaking lows, my bad, breaking highs, making higher lows and stuff like that, breaking resistances and it's doing a bunch of stuff that, you don't really want to see. So that would have been that. Bitcoin, let's see Bitcoin. Bitcoin, what we got, man? I've been meaning to remark this up, honestly. So I ain't really looking at Bitcoin right now. I don't want to lead you straight. But the way Solana been set up, we looking like we might could. I'm gonna tell you I'm tired. I'm tired. Bro, I'm so tired. I'm seeing shit. But yeah, so we got the break of that high right here. That's way too high for that. Boom, there we go. Break of this high and pull back, boom. Um, I mean, how do I feel about it? Honestly, I feel like it's very temporary. But we gotta see though. We can also pull back here. We can just focus on the 1 hour. The daily, it is what it is on the daily, bro. I mean, no matter how we thinking about it or how we feel, you gotta be mindful that we did just end up with a high low. Although we're in major resistance area, but the high low definitely was created. And now price is pulling back. So we looking for some 1 hour like because it just broke this support right here. So I ain't even fond of like rushing into it, but we could catch a quick a little scalp for the sale. Yeah, we could possibly catch it. Possibly. I mean rush into it, my nigga. And to be fair, you really don't want to take a sale. You really don't, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, my nigga. I'm just trying to look out for them scalp crazy motherfuckers, bro. So same way, like if you were wearing this jump, it'd be the same way of how we just marked up US 30, bro. The same way for the most part. Well, I like to take into consideration before you even do all that is to kind of like have your um candles put your candle pullback first. You know, like let this look like a legit pullback. For one, this candle not closed. And this candle, even with these candles right here, I mean, it would have looked decent, but we need something like this, bro. Like you want something like this, you know? On your pullbacks, you want to do something. See, this is nothing, bro. You want pullbacks like that. You want pullbacks like this. Boom, boom, boom. Pullback. Boom. Now you see that space? Look at all this space right here. You need space, bro. You need space in between your pullbacks. Space. Can you draw a circle? Space. Can you draw a circle in this? Space. Can you? Can you draw a circle in your space? We need space, bro. You need space. Do not rush to trade, my nigga. Wait until these candles give you space. These pullbacks, bro. Space. Space. Stop looking at these candles like this, like it's up, down, up, down, up, down. Bro, it don't work like that. This is not a pullback. This is not a low high. This is not a low low. This is not a low high. This is not, I mean, granted, on H1, it looked good. It looked great. Maybe even on the M30, but no, bro. On that time frame, no. No, no fucking no. Can you draw a circle in your pullback, bro? Remember that. Can you draw a circle in your pullback? Can you draw circles? Huh? Can you? Can you? Can you? Can you? That's something I struggled with for a long time. That's why I mean this is a pullback right here, but I struggled with this so long, bro, on how to read the market, bro. So I encourage you with all your heart and soul to be patient on these charts, bro. However, I need to get this video out, so I'm about to wrap it up, man. I ain't no telling how long this is, but it's the daily analysis 1210. Like, comment, and subscribe because it's the only way that I'm gonna get to 50 subscribers so that I can live stream, bro. And I just created a TikTok, right? And on the TikTok, I think I'm gonna just post clips on certain things, but it's gonna be a little more different than exactly what I post here. I might take clips from here sometimes, but at the same time, I'm definitely posting different content on the Digital Profit TikTok page. Also, I'm gonna post a link I'm gonna post a link in the bio when I actually post something. You feel me? I don't want to post a link and y'all just up there looking at a blank fucking page. I don't got a lot of content like that. This is actually my fifth video. Shout outs to the new subscribers, man. Actually, there's only one, but I put an S on to make it sound good. But shout outs to y'all, man. And shout out for the likes, and y'all have definitely been watching these videos. I'm appreciative so much, man. I was so hyped to notice that I had a new subscriber yesterday, bro. I was very, very, very inspired, motivated to keep going forward. I mean, not that I need the motivation, but that's some help, bro. You got people actually listening and you got people watching and making you just I don't know, they subscribe, they liked it. It feel good. I feel great actually starting from nothing in the YouTube space. But like I said, man, y'all boys be easy, man. It's the hooded traders, man. We here. We here to take over, bro. We already rich, bro. We already rich. But let's see the paper together, though. All right. And now on that note, man, I'm out.